Yo, what is going on, guys? It's Sage, and I'm joined here by Psycho. How are you doing, Psycho?
I'm doing fantastic, my dude. I'm happy to have you back in the booth, man. It's been a minute.
It has been a minute, my boy Psycho. You know our cast always go stupid. Anyways, I'm bringing you guys Banshees versus Rooks right after that game 5 that we just watched. Are there any players that you're really looking out for here on either team?
Yeah, there's actually a couple that I'm gonna be looking out for. From the Rooks, their captain. I'm not seeing his name in here, but oh yeah, there it is, Micro RB. You know, everybody knows Micro. Um, I'm looking for him to pop off. I've seen him pop off many times. I've seen him put some magic into the game. But also on the other side, the opposite captain, Midnight, is from what I've been hearing, is actually pretty good mechanically for the prospect league. So I'm expecting to see some flashy stuff coming out of him.
Yeah, absolutely. You're completely right. Word around the league actually is that he is an extremely gifted player when it comes to mechanics, and it's really the only thing holding him back is his decision making, which that's always fixable. Uh, Wait, can you send me an invite, Chipmunk? But like you said as well, Micro, he's also another amazing player. I actually got to play him on Monday, and he definitely played good. I don't exactly know how to say his teammate's name, but AYYK. I don't know how to say her name, but you definitely played amazing as well on Monday. So I think those are the players to watch.
Most definitely, and Notion actually was traded to the Rooks today. I believe from the Banshees.
Nah, it was actually from
Flurry,
Flurry.
Flurry, right,
Yeah.
right. So I'm actually interested to see, with him being a brand new player, how they sort of vibe. They couldn't have had that much time to have practiced. So I'm interested to see how that turns out.
I'm actually a good friend of Notion's, and I think that he'll actually fit in quite well with this Rooks team. We actually played together on Monday on Flurry as well before we both got dropped and traded respectively. But yeah, he's definitely a guy that we got to pay attention to as well. As we're gonna get started here, Midnight versus have no idea how to say that name, dog. On the kickoff here, we're gonna have Fire tap it in, Peace here, trying to get it by, but Notion here gonna get a nice clear. It's a nice way to start the game, and Ike is gonna tap it mid, but Peace Raider there, just right there to clear it out. He's gonna try to get a tap mid, but Micro's right there. His Notion here is gonna get a nice tap. He's gonna pass it straight to Midnight though. Midnight's gonna try to get a shot on. He's unable to though. Fire here, able to win that 50-50 in the air. See Notion here, get a tap down. A mini passing play here from the Rooks. It's just actually up in the air. Micro forced to make a save on it. We see Notion here. He's gonna take it up. I've seen him make plays like this before. Unfortunately, it was snuffed out by the defense. You see Fire here. Try to get a dribble on, but it just flies off the back of his car. We're gonna see Ake here. Try to get it. Notion with a nice demo there. Micro here. He's going to get it past one defender. He's going to try to get it past two. Unfortunately, Midnight's right there to clear it out. I'm going to see Midnight here actually on the offensive. He's going to take a shot. He's going to get blocked off by Micro, though. That's some good defense there from this Rooks team. Is there anything that you're seeing right now? You said it before the game that the Rooks, they might struggle since they just got that new addition. Are you seeing anything that trends that way?
No, I'm actually kind of seeing the opposite with Rooks, honestly. As we see a shot right there come out from Notion, but I'm seeing a lot of good spacing on the field come out from the Rooks and good solid rotations. Where on the other side you have Banshees who seem to play a little bit more clumped up. So the Rooks are probably going to be looking to punish them for that.
Yeah, as you were saying that, what a shot there from Ake. We're going to see Micro there get beat out. Midnight here in the midfield. He's going to try to get an offensive push here. He actually gets an open net, but he's going to get blocked off by, I'm just going to call you AY at this point because I don't know how to say it. I'm sorry. You're going to see Notion here get blocked off by Midnight. Midnight here actually going to get it past a couple defenders until he's stopped there by Micro. See Peace here, try to get it mid. A double commit comes out from the Rooks. It doesn't seem to hurt him that bad as the ball's still floating in mid. Notion's going to whiff here. A double commit out from the Rooks as we could see a counterattack here come out for the Banshees. Unfortunately, Notion's there. He's going to go for a push. He's going to get a nice save there on Fire shot. See Peace here. He's going to get it mid. He gets it past one. He's going to take a shot and Fire opens up the scoring for the series. It's 1-0.
That was a really good play coming out from the Banshees right there as they were able to get it across, and Micro goes for it, but unfortunately has a bit of an issue there and misses the ball, gives them an easy open net.
Absolutely, that's a mistake, but they can easily fix that. Missy Notion here, try to carry it across the field. He does just that. He's going to try to get it mid, but fails to. Micro here, forced to make a touch in the midfield. He steals their back boost. But it's up to Midnight. Midnight looking for a shot, unable to get it. Peace here, getting a shot on net, but Notion with the clutch save there. It's just floating in their corner. You can see Notion here with a nice pop-up. He's going to fake out one defender, but Midnight's right there to get it out. You're going to see Fire here again, get a tap mid. And Midnight's right there to put it into the bottom right corner. And the game is 2-0 to the Banshees.
Really nice play coming out right there from the Banshees as Midnight hits it up to Fire, and Fire is able to get it from the corner back down to him. That was some good stuff.
Absolutely, Banshees looking like the superior team in the middle half of this game. We see Notion here try to carry it across the defense again, but it's saved by Midnight. Both teams playing good defense despite the scoreline. A couple shots just got the better of the Rooks. We see Micro here get a 50 off his own back wall. And Peace here, he's going to pop it up. It's floating up in mid. It's off backboard. Fire here, going to take a shot, and he's going to get it to go. Looking like it's going to be an avalanche in this first game.
No joke. Banshees absolutely running away with this game. It took them forever to even sink their first goal, but now they've just sort of landslided, and I'm not sure what the Rooks are doing. It looks like they're starting to panic a little bit out here.
Yeah, absolutely. They're looking kind of shaky now. What you said in pregame is actually coming to fruition right now. They're just not looking like they're trusting each other at all. I'm seeing a couple of double and triple commits. You see a passing play come out here from Micro and Notion. We know Notion can come out with those good passes. You see Fire here. Gonna pass it up to Micro. Micro's gonna miss. And then Micro is forced to make another save on Fire shot. You see AY here on the ball. Gonna get stopped by, but Micro's gonna take a shot. Notion is right there to finish it off. A nice play there coming out from the Rooks.
Yeah, unfortunate mistake right there. Midnight gets the touch, and Peace Raider goes the same way, leaving the net wide open for Notion to come in and just bang it.
What a goal explosion there. Have you seen that before, Saka?
Which one was it?
It just exploded into a big old heart with an anime character.
Oh, yeah. I seen that the other night for the first time. I'm not sure if it's like a Twitch drop or what.
Oh, okay. Because I played with them on Monday, and I definitely didn't see that goal explosion. But we're going to come back here. We see the Banshees on the defensive half of the ball. We see AY go for a double tap here. He's going to miss. What a demo there from Notion. A shot on net. It's going to bounce off the crossbar. And the Rooks unable to score there. It looked like it was inevitably going to happen, but unable to score there. Notion's going to take a shot on net. It bounces up to his teammate. It's up in front of the net, and the Rooks just are unable to put it in. As we see Micro there. Another center. Notion trying to get on top of it. AY trying to get on top of it. He's going to pass it mid. Notion trying to keep it up. The game's all but over, though. As they have a 2-goal lead right now. Looks like they're trying to pad their stats. We're going to see Fire here. Keep it up. Looks like they're going to keep trying to keep it up. Fire here. He's going to tap it mid. Micro. Going to try to get the own goal, but the Banshees are going to take game one. And honestly, that's a nice fashion to start off the game. They started off kind of slow, but they definitely picked it up. Fire being their guy offensively, definitely.
I agree with that. Both teams played really well. You know, Banshees sort of ran away with it there in the last 2 minutes of the game, but looked like I think that guy's name might be just AK. but
AK. Oh,
I think that he goes by like Aiden in the server or something like that. I'm not 100% sure, but it looked like he was having some ping issues um, throughout, intermittently throughout the game. That might have been having something to do with it. But one thing that I noticed was the Banshees. I said earlier on that they sort of clump up a little bit more, but once they start getting some offensive, pressure going, it really they play well with each other that close.
yeah, that's very true. I've seen them in scrims. They're not a tough team to beat, but it looks like they're making it work here against the Rooks. Is there anything that you think the Rooks really need to emphasize going into this game too?
I think that the Rooks could. I think that they can pull this out if they just sort of. I don't know. They did things right there. They panic as soon as the Banshees get a pass play going. It's like they're not sure what to do. So it's easy to sort of get the ball, bounce the ball around them off the backboard and just take shot after shot on their net. But another thing is they drop the ball on 5 shots. They forced the Banshees to make 5 saves during that last match. So they really got to get a little bit more accurate and with their ball placement.
Absolutely, I agree with that completely. They're gonna start off with the Banshees on offense. It's gonna fall down to his teammate. He's gonna take a shot midnight there, able to capitalize off a nice pass from Fire.
Big play coming out right there from Fire. What an assist and Midnight just in the right place at the right time. He even gets the bottom of his car, which, is not really going to be the best place that you want to hit the ball from, but he's able to make it work.
Yeah, definitely. That touch wasn't ideal. I think it actually benefited him there. So I was trying to say that Midnight gonna come out with his second goal of the game.
Yeah, that was a big. I don't know if it was a lack of communication or what, but Notion missing that ball, but none of the other Rooks were back even near the net, so they just gave up an early goal right there.
Yeah, it's just rotations. They've got to work on their rotations. So far, it's been rotational issues for these first two goals. Really, we're gonna see Notion pop it up to AK. Midnight here on the defense. He's actually gonna get a pinch there with Micro, and it's actually gonna go into the net. What a play there for Micro.
That was a really nice play coming out, and that's what they need. They need to go ahead and keep up that pressure because when they keep up that pressure, they put shots on net. Eventually, the Banshees are going to crack and they're going to be able to sneak one through. But if they can't even get the ball out of their own defensive zone, it seems like Banshees have a little bit easier time scoring on the defense of the Rooks.
Absolutely. I actually think the Rooks might actually need to go for more of a counter-attack play style against this team because right now they're playing extremely aggressive, and we're just seeing a lot of double and triple commits come out of them right now. Bump there from the Banshees player. Had a brain fart there. My bad. Notion actually gets a demo on their offensive player, Micro, unable to get the clear. We're going to see AK here go for the ball. The ball's floating in midfield. Notion's going to get 50 there by Peace Raider. You're going to see Micro here try to control it. He has no boost, though. That's actually a good touch for him having solo boost. He's going to try to get mid here. He does just that. It's flowing in the midfield, but Fire's there to get the tap on it. Fire here trying to get it mid. He's snuffed out, though, by Notion. Midnight there to continue, but Micro going to get the nice clear, but it's straight back to that Banshee's second man. We see Notion here try to get it out. But honestly, the Banshees just have a ton of pressure here. They need to get a nice clear here. The Rooks do. It's not looking like they will get that. But Notion there with a clutch clear, but it's straight back to their third man. We're going to see Micro here. Some self-inflicted damage there as he hit into his teammate. And this is floating mid and Peace Raider. Every time he's going to capitalize on that type of mistake from the Rooks.
Some really heavy pressure coming out from the Banshees, and it paid off for them. Like I said earlier, the Rooks aren't looking as defensively sound as the Banshees are, so they're really going to rely on keeping the ball out of their defensive zone. Otherwise, they're just going to get crushed.
And it's looking like they're getting crushed here as a whiff comes out from Notion, and Peace Raider's going to get the goal off of the kickoff.
You hate to see it.
You do. You absolutely hate to see it. And knowing Notion, I hope he's not getting into his own head right now. Is the game, he can still win it. Is there still 3 minutes left in the game? Micro here, stuck on the defensive half, but Peacemaker here. He's going to try to get it mid, but it's snuffed out by Notion. Notion trying to make up for his mistake here, as he is going to get it mid. Unluckily, though, Peace is right there. That's going to bounce up, but Fire's going to get the touch right there. Notion trying to push it back mid. Fire's right there. It's up to Midnight. Midnight's going to get a shot on net, and it's not going to go in. What a save there from Micro. I don't even know if it was going to go in. Nonetheless, that was a clutch touch by the Rooks defender. See Micro on the wall again. Yeah, 0. He wins the 50, though. Up in their corner, AK trying to get it clear. Notion here with another whiff. Still with AK in the midfield. He gets it past 1. Trying to get it past 2. And did we just see an own goal come out from Midnight?
I believe we did. I'm not sure if he did it on purpose or he just misread the ball. Looks like he just misread the ball.
Yeah.
But AK with some really, really good offensive pressure, able to steal it away and get the counterattack moving.
Yeah, this series is all about pressure, really, so far. Whichever team's had the pressure. What a touch there from Micro. It's not going to go in. Unfortunately, it doesn't, but Micro with a nice touch right there. See Notion here, try to push mid. He's unable to, though. Micro caught out of position. AK there to get the nice clear. It's up to Notion. Notion here just needs a top, and Notion's going to do just that. He's going to get a goal and try to make this game closer.
Yeah, unfortunate rotational error coming out from the Banshees right there, leaving the net wide open for Notion, who was already downfield.
Yeah, like I was saying, this game was still in reach from or by the Rooks, and they're doing just that. They're staying in it. Micro here with a pass to AK. AK here trying to get it mid. Unable to. It's up to Notion. Notion trying to get it mid. He's unable to. You see a good clear come out from this Banshees defense. That's one thing that they've done well on defense is those clears. They haven't messed up on those. As Fire is going to take a nice shot. He's going to get it in the top left corner. And that's the way to bounce back.
Yeah, nice pass coming out from Peace Raider right there, and Notion just hesitating a little bit too long. He probably should have moved a little bit sooner to beat the offensive the striker to that ball.
Yeah, absolutely. That hesitation actually hurting them right there. Notion with a mistouch there. It's up off backward. Midnight trying to read it. He's unable to. AK here. He's going to get it past 1. AK trying to get it past 2. He does just that. What a shot from AK. A blazing shot that's going to go top middle of the net.
Really good stuff right there. Able to just juke past one defender, and man, 69 miles an hour. That was an absolute clanger over Midnight's head.
That was a rocket. There was no way he was going to save that. It's back to a 1-goal game as we see Micro here. Get the 50-50 kickoff. This is up for Notion. We see another double commit come out from the Rooks here. Their kryptonite right now is Micro's going to get a mistouch. That's a wide open net. All he has to do is get a touch, and he does just that. And this high-scoring game goes to 10 total goals.
And Peace Raider getting his hat trick. I'm not sure if he showed up in either of the previous games, but he's definitely showing up this time with a hat trick.
Yeah, absolutely. He's definitely capitalizing off of his opponent's mistakes. He's doing just that. That's all he needs to do right now. We're seeing Fire here. Get the touch in the midfield. Notion with that backflip. He pops it up, though. It's a good chance to do something with it. He just pops it up. Oh, what a play there on the goal line by Midnight to win that 50 with Micro. Might have been the play of the game there. Would have brought the game back to 1 goal within reach for the Rooks. Nonetheless, Micro here on the wall. He's going to try to make a play here. He gets it past 1. And AK was trying to go for that touch right there, but unable to get it. You see Notion last back here. He makes a good push on that. Peace and Love, or Peace Raider, gets a tap. What a demo there from AK and Micro right there to put it into the back of the net. What a team play there from the Rooks.
Big plays coming out there. AK seeing what's going down, able to get the demo, but Micro also able to commit to that ball. And you know, some people say that the open nets are the hardest net to hit, but he was able to sneak it in. 15 seconds left. Let's see if they can get one more.
Absolutely, they need one more. As we see AK here in the corner, he gets a nice touch, but it's straight to Fire. So we see a bump come out from this team. AK gonna rip a shot on net, and that's all he needs. What a shot there from the Rooks. What a game 2 this has been for the Rooks.
Wowzers, this is a high scoring game. 12 goals, and we're looking at 7 shots and 9 shots coming from both of these teams. This is absolute fire pressure.
And might we end on a 0-second goal? We see a double commit come out, but we're headed to overtime. I don't think an ounce of defense has been played in this game.
Yeah, I would have to agree with that statement.
As we see AK here whiff on a shot that could have been the game right there at midnight here. We've said he's mechanically sound. That's just that, but Micro, what a play in the air there by him. AK here trying to push it mid. He's unable to. Fire's right there. He gets it over one. His Fire's going to stay with it. Notion. He's going to turn on that. He gets it up. It's on the sidewall. He's looking for another touch here. He gets just that. The player's trailing him, trying to get the demo. AK here. He missed a boost. Unluckily. It goes straight down into that corner. So we see Micro here. He's trying to make a play. So we see AK last man back. He has to make a touch on this ball for it not to be dangerous. AK, he does just that, but a double commit from Notion. And that's going to be the game. Banshees able to clutch up on another double commit from the Rooks. Unlucky there from Notion.
Yeah, Notion, maybe should have just seen that AK was going to be able to get his touch and waited near post. Those double commits, especially in that position, that's the wrong thing to do, and you're going to get punished for it every time. Regardless of that, though, we saw Rooks really, really pull out the stops right there, and I think moving into Game 3, if they don't bring that kind of pressure again, then I'm not sure that they even have a chance to reverse sweep.
Yeah.
And the Banshees, though, they did pretty good themselves, obviously, winning and getting, Peace Raider, like I said earlier, got his hat trick, but he also had 100% shot accuracy, 3 shots, 3 goals. So, that's going to be looking really good on his stats. I'm not sure if maybe we lost Sage. So if that is the case, then I will be taking over doing play-by-play until he gets back. We're going to get into Game 3 here with the kickoff, as Peace Raider is going to find it in the corner and send it down to Midnight. That was a dangerous ball he sent towards his own net, but Midnight was able to clear it away safely. Midnight puts it in the center, and Micro's up, and he's able to get in there and capitalize on the unfortunate mistakes coming out from Banshees right there. As we see Micro, again, able to put it in. What a good play. First goal coming out with only 10 seconds into the game. You can see that the Rooks really, really wanting this more than anything else. AK is going to find it out of the corner and send it down. Notion going to try and keep the pressure going, but Peace Raider is going to break it up. Micro's there to keep the pressure. Notion with the bump in net, but can't find anything off of it. AK finds it in the midfield and sends it back as Midnight is going to touch. That's a dangerous ball. AK is going to slow it down, try to take control, but he leaves it for Notion. Notion comes off the wall. He puts it on net. Fire with the miss, but Midnight's able to get back and save it. That was close. Micro going to keep the pressure. AK trying to make something happen, but Peace Raider is going to save it. Sends it down with a big old clear. Notion is able to clear it across, so it's not dangerous. Notion can't find his next touch. Midnight with the whiff, but Peace Raider's there. Puts it in, but AK. Micro with a miss, but AK is able to support him down to Midnight. Midnight clears. Midnight trying to get a second touch, but unable to. A little bit of a double commit coming out there from Micro and Notion, but AK is going to clear it away. Notion with the follow. Misses his touch off the wall. Fire going to find it in his own corner. Micro comes off the wall, keeps the pressure, but Peace Raider is going to try and break it up, and he does. He successfully gets it past one. He finds it in the corner, doesn't find it in the corner, misses it in the corner. AK slows it down, puts it on his car, tries to flick, but Fire dunks him. Fire sends it back to the center. Notion misses. That's a dangerous ball, and Notion trying to get it out, but accidentally own goals. You hate to see it. It's quite unfortunate. Notion just barely missing. He only needed to be just a little bit faster, and he probably could have safely cleared that ball. That's going to tie us up with a little over 3 minutes left on the clock. We're sitting at 1-1, and this could be it for the Rooks if they're not able to get a win here. Uh-oh, we got a dangerous ball. Dang. Fire putting a fire shot on. It looked like it hit the crossbar and then immediately got knocked away by Midnight. Peace Raider and Midnight with the double commit, but Peace Raider able to pull out the save. Midnight hits it, but not getting the touch he was wanting. Fire is able to support him and get it out of the danger zone. Fire on the wall is going to 50 with AK. It goes to the center. It's floating. Peace Raider is going to find it and send it down. Notion hits it on the back wall. And QX Fire is trying to get a play going, but it gets cleared away. Notion going to send it to the center. Sends it over his teammate, unfortunately, but Micro's going to take control of it in the backfield. Pinches it off the wall. Oh, and fakes out too. AK also gets faked out, or maybe he was trying to fake. Peace Raider is going to find his savior medal with 3 saves so far. Time ticking down. Only 2 minutes left on the clock. Fire is going to pop it up, and that's a dangerous ball. AK tries to get it out. Midnight's there, and he puts it on net, but AK with a good save. Peace Raider sends it back. Can something happen? No, it can't. Notion clears it away. He gets it off the wall. He looks like he's trying to make something happen, but Fire catches it, flicks Micro, puts it up. Peace Raider, a little bit of a double commit, but they're safe right now. They're sending it. Peace Raider's trying to keep the pressure, but he misses. Notion tries to get it out, but Fire dunks him. Sends it to the center. Peace Raider trying to get a shot on net, but he misses. AK also missing. Notion pops it up. Sends it to the side. Peace Raider hits it off the wall. Notion with the soft touch in the corner. Midnight's going to send it to the center and try and get something, but AK breaks it. AK 50 in the midfield. The ball's popped up. Peace Raider can't make a clear happen. Notion gets in there and is able to sneak one past the defenders.
Notion, my boy, clutching up when he needs to. He gets that goal to give him the go-ahead lead. I'd like to apologize. My Discord absolutely tweaked out, but I'm back now.
All right, no problem.
Micro and Fire go for the kickoff as we see a shot. It's not on net, unfortunately for the Banshees. This is squaring up to be a good finish to this game. Micro here. He's going to get it off backboard. Over mid. It's up there, but Fire with a clutch touch there. Is up to Micro. Notion with a nice demo there. It might be caught lacking on this defensive side of the ball. Midnight there with a mistouch. But a nice bump coming out from him. You're going to see AK in his own half. What a touch there. A nice touch off the backflip. We see Notion here carrying it down the sideline as we see a nice defensive play. But that's a triple commit from the Banshees. Seems like they're a bit tensed up as we see Micro here with a shot on. It's saved though. You see AK here gets beat out by Midnight. Notion here has to make a touch. He does just that. He gets it past Midnight. Midnight jukes out his own teammate. See the ball in the middle of the field. Notion here gets a 50. That's floating up. That could be dangerous. Fire here trying to get a shot on. AK here might have just passed it up to the other team. Another double commit, and that's been their kryptonite all series are those double commits. As we're going to see Peace Raider tie up the game for the Banshees.
I agree. The double commits has definitely been their downfall. And Peace Raider coming in clutch. You know, he's been the last 2 games. He's been playing really well, pulling out the hat trick last game and already with 3 saves in this game.
Yeah, absolutely. As we're headed to overtime, unlucky there, the Rooks. Like I said, it's been their kryptonite is those double commits. A brand new roster move. You see Notion here. Get a nice tap. But Fire there on the defense. AK with a fat ghost touch. We're going to have to see Micro here with a nice push on the ball. Fire with 0 boost. Notion here with a nice touch off the wall. Micro's going to have to get another tap on it though. Ball's floating up there. Micro with a nice touch off the ceiling. AK up for the shot. He gets the 50. That could bounce in. Unfortunately, Micro might have just gave the Banshees a free clear. Micro here, though, he's trying to do a lot for his team right now. A nice back pass there. AK is forced to make a touch. AK does just that, though. But we see Midnight pop it off his own backboard. We're going to see a shot. It's not on target, though. AK going to beat out the attacker for that clear. So we see fire with simultaneous demos there. See Notion with a clutch clear. He might get it past Tomb Raider here. He does just that. A shot on net. It could float in, but it's saved there by Peace Raider. AK gonna try to get a dunk. He gets a nice 50. Micro here, trying to get it mid. He does just that. That's gonna bounce out right in front of net. Notion tries to get a shot on, unable to. Peace here. He has no boost. He tries to get a carry, but AK there with a nice defensive play. He's definitely stepped up for his team in this game. That could float over the defense. Notion there with a clutch touch. Gonna see another bump come out from Fire. He's been clutch with those demos and bumps in this OT period. Notion here on the shooting side of that pass, unable to get it past the defender. Fire here. He's gonna try to toss it off the backboard, but Micro with 2 nice touches there. He's gonna try to juke out this defender. He's gonna get it off backboard though. 2 whiffs come out, a double commit there, but AK here makes a tap. He has to tap into his own corner. Micro here going up for the touch. He does just that. He's trying to get it clear. He does that and some more. He gets it on the offensive side for the Rooks. It's Midnight here. He could choke it away, but Notion with a 50. That just doesn't work there. Psycho, what are you seeing in this overtime? It's been back and forth in this overtime. What do you think either team has to do to get the edge?
Oh, well, they almost had an edge right there. The Banshees with a dangerous ball, but I think that as long as whoever has the most pressure, as it's been all series, and there we see right there. You see the backboard pressure. All they have to do is hit it off the back wall, and the defenses start to break down. And we saw that on both sides. But Banshees were able to do it just a little bit better tonight.
Yeah, the Banshees definitely on the offense more than the Rooks were. Nonetheless, they're able to clutch up and get this victory. I think, was that in 3?
Yeah, that was a sweep. That was a Banshee sweep.
That was a sweep, but the Rooks, they played better than that sweep definitely says on paper. They played their heart outs for the entire series. It came down to overtime, I believe 3 to 4 minutes of it. So
yeah, I definitely agree. The Rooks, I believe, 2 of those games they were able to put 9 and 10 shots on net. So they definitely had the pressure. They just unfortunately didn't have the shot accuracy that they needed, and their defenses just broke down. So they weren't able to keep up good defenses, and the Banshees had a lot of pressure themselves. So that's why they were able to clutch the dub.
yeah, that was certainly a way to end it off for this Wednesday night Rocket League. As the sweep comes out for the Banshees, we will be back with you guys on Saturday for some SNRL, Saturday Night Rocket League. I believe I actually have no idea what's on tap. Psycho, do you have any idea what teams are playing for Saturday Night Rocket League?
The only for sure one that I know is actually the Vikings versus the Kiwis in Novice. The other matches, I'm not sure. I haven't looked at the schedule lately, but I do know that Vikings versus Kiwis will be playing. I believe it's their first match of Saturday Night Rocket League. So
I can definitely check and see which team will be playing. And we'll take a while though. So I think we'll just end it off right now. Tune in for Saturday Night Rocket League. Is one for sure matchup you will be seeing is a Vikings versus Kiwis. And come tune in and find out what the other matchup is. Thank you for joining us today, and good night.